Hello everyone! Today we will tell you stories for kids about animals in Arabic. And our first story is A Fox is a Hero. Once upon a time in a faraway country, there was a clever fox that lived in the forest. The fox was known throughout the land for his cunning and intelligence. One day while he was wandering through the forest, he came across a hunter who had set up a trap to catch an animal. The hunter had put some bait in the trap and left it in the middle of the path. The fox saw the trap and knew that if he didn't do something, the bait would be taken by another animal and the hunter would catch it. So what did the fox do? He thought for a moment and then came up with a plan. He took some dirt from the ground and threw it into the trap, making it look like it had been used already. Then he walked away. When the hunter came back to check on his trap, he saw that it had been dug up and was very angry. He started to look around to see if he could find the animal that had stolen his bait, but he couldn't find anything. The hunter was so angry that he started to shout and scream, which made the fox laugh. The fox was very happy that he had outwitted the hunter and decided to run away and live in the forest. And that's the end of our story, The Clever Fox. Our next story is The Adventures of the Cunning Fox. In the heart of the Whispering Woods lived a cunning fox named Finley. Finley wasn't your ordinary fox. He had a knack for finding adventure wherever he went. One sunny afternoon, Finley decided to explore beyond the woods. He trotted along a winding path until he came across a wide river. The water was so clear that Finley could see right through it, but the strong current made him sink twice before crossing. Taking a deep breath, Finley jumped into the water and started swimming towards the other side. The current was indeed strong, but Finley was determined to reach the other side. As he swam, he noticed a fish jumping out of the water. The fish looked at Finley and shouted, "Hey, you can't swim across the river. The current is too strong." Finley smiled and replied, "I'm almost there, little fish. Don't worry." The fish shook its head and swam away. A little further on, Finley saw a turtle swimming towards him. "Excuse me," said the turtle, "but why are you swimming against the current?" Finley replied, "I want to explore the other side of the river. It looks so interesting over there." The turtle shook her head slowly and said, "The current is too strong. You'll never make it." Finley thanked the turtle for her advice, but he decided to keep going. Finally, after a lot of effort, Finley managed to reach the other side of the river. He lay down on the grass, exhausted but happy to have made it. Suddenly, he heard a voice. Well, what do we have here?" A tired fox. Finley turned around and saw a sly fox grinning at him. "How did you get to this side of the river?" Finley asked. The sly fox pointed his nose towards the sky and said, "Didn't you see the bridge? It's right there above you." Finley looked up and saw a small wooden bridge. He had been so focused on reaching the other side that he hadn't noticed it. The sly fox laughed and said, "You're such a silly fox." Then he ran away. Finley sighed and started to walk back. He knew that he could have easily crossed the river by using the bridge. He had only tried to swim because he wanted to prove to himself that he could do it. But now he understood that sometimes it's better to take the easy way. And that's the end of our story, The Adventures of the Cunning Fox. If you're enjoying our stories, Please do and forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our amazing stories. Now let's move on to our next story. Our next story is A Fox Helps the Animals. Deep in the woods, there was a cunning fox named Rusty. Rusty wasn't just any fox. He had a heart of gold and always helped those in need. One day, Rusty was playing near a stream when he heard a loud crash. He stopped and listened. He heard a small voice crying out for help. "Help me, please. I can't get out." Rusty quickly rushed to the sound and saw a young rabbit stuck in a deep hole. Without wasting a moment, Rusty jumped into the hole. "Don't worry, little rabbit. I'll help you out," he said. But the hole was narrow and Rusty couldn't fit his entire body inside. Thinking quickly, he pushed the rabbit out with his nose. The rabbit tumbled out of the hole and landed safely on the ground. "Thank you, Rusty," said the rabbit. "You saved my life." Rusty smiled and replied, "It was no problem. I'm always happy to help." The rabbit hopped away, and Rusty went back to playing. A little while later, he heard a loud crash again. This time it sounded like it was coming from the top of a tree. Looking up, Rusty saw a baby bird lying on the ground. Its nest had fallen apart and it was too scared to fly back up. "Don't worry, little bird. I'll help you," said Rusty. He carefully climbed the tree and gently picked up the baby bird. Then he took it back to its nest and made sure it was safe and cozy. The baby bird chirped happily, and Rusty felt proud that he had helped. Just then, a wise owl hooted from a nearby branch. "Well done, Rusty. You have a kind heart, and I'm sure all the animals appreciate it," she said. Rusty blushed and thanked the owl. He knew that being a good friend and helping others made him feel good inside. From that day on, Rusty continued to be the kindest fox in the woods. He helped anyone he could, and all the animals loved and appreciated him for it. And that's the end of our story. The Fox Helps the Animals. Our next story is in English. Our next story is A Mouse and a Lion. Once upon a time in a lush green forest, there lived a mighty lion who was a king of the jungle. He was strong and brave, feared by all the animals in the forest. One day, the lion was taking a stroll through the tall grasses when he suddenly felt a sharp pain in his paw. He looked down and saw a tiny mouse that had bitten him. The lion roared in anger and frustration, and the mouse quickly ran away. The lion tried to shake off the pain, but it was unbearable. He needed help, but who could help him? All the animals were afraid of him. As he walked along, he came across a wise old turtle who was basking in the sun. The lion sat down beside the turtle and explained his problem. The turtle listened patiently and then said, "My dear lion, you are strong and powerful, but even kings need help sometimes. Go find a mouse and ask for its help. Only a mouse can remove the thorn from your paw." The lion was surprised by the turtle's advice, but he had nothing to lose. He went back to where he had seen the mouse and started to search for it. After a while, he found the same mouse hiding in a hole. He explained his situation and asked for her help, but the mouse was too scared to help him. The lion was furious and was about to attack the mouse when she said, "Wait. I promise to help you, but I'm too small to pull out the thorn. I need a needle and some thread." The lion agreed and the mouse led him to a nearby village. In the village, the mouse found an old woman who was willing to help. She took a needle and thread and carefully removed the thorn from the lion's paw. The lion was so grateful to the mouse for helping him. He realized that size doesn't matter and that even the smallest creature can be helpful. He let the mouse go free, and from that day on, they became friends. And that's the end of our story, The Mouse and the Lion. We hope you enjoyed these amazing stories. If you want to hear more stories, don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. We would love to have you back for more fun and learning. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.